I want to talk about Guardiola. People say that he's the best manager in the world.
Yeah.
He's one of the best of all time, and he's great, and he has won all the trophies. This season, I know he's a ex-Barca coach,
Yeah.
and he won many trophies with them.
Yeah.
But this season, he showed me that he doesn't have any balls.
Yeah.
Because when you have a proper rival like Klopp coming for the title, coming for your title, Guardiola just gave up.
Yeah.
The match that they played against Liverpool, they lost 3-1, which is completely wrong. They should have had a penalty.
Correct.
And Liverpool shouldn't have scored, and Fabinho scored a wonder strike from 25 yards. But that should have been a stonewall penalty.
Yeah.
It hit his hand, complete agreement with City over there. But what I don't like is when City fans and even the managers sometimes, even the players sometimes, they show that they're complaining that they lost company. You spent 50 million on every player.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kyle Walker 50 million, Stones 50 million, Otamendi 30-40 million, even the goalkeeper Ederson 60 million. That's crazy money. Bernardo Silva 30-40 million, Aguero 30 million, David Silva 25 million. Where's the excuse? I don't see any excuse. You were supposed to, you knew that you won the title by 1 point, and Liverpool will come for you. You knew that. They're hungry. They're like dogs.
Yeah.
Where's the fight? I know he's the legend of your club.
Yeah,
and
I think that's where I'll somewhere disagree with you. I think you got to give him the credit that he's probably one of the greatest managers.
Yeah.
But he's been built in a way where he needs those players, like at Barca as well. He had Xavi, he had Iniesta, he had Messi, he had David Villa, he had Pedro at their peak.
Yeah.
When that team was the best. So he's built around that mentality that you need to have the best team around you. You need to have the best players around you. Only then you can produce the best football.
Correct.
So like losing a major component, like example, Laporte got injured during the main part of the season.
But that's not an excuse.
Agreed. It's not an excuse, but you lose a top quality player. Imagine a club like Liverpool, they lose Van Dijk, and then you see them struggling in that point. So that's why I think I will give that sympathy to Pep Guardiola.
But then he should have bought a centre back in January. Even 10-15 million. Buy a centre back who's actually good enough to just stabilize the ship.
Yeah.
He didn't do that because he spent so much of money in these players, and he's just banking on one particular player. Laporte is obviously amazing. He's a pass master.
Yeah.
He can just distribute the ball from the back. But with City, I'll say he's used to having a winning mentality and winners around him.
Yeah.
But man, you can't give up the title like that.
Correct.
Man, Liverpool have won. They were 25 points ahead. Now the gap is back to 18 because Liverpool lost so many games in the end. The way Liverpool played in the end, like the last match after they won the championship, was disgusting. Like they lost 4-0, and that's no excuse that like after partying I'm drunk and I don't give a damn, and you're playing City at Etihad and you know City will come at you. The City won that match, but I see honestly as a football fan, I don't want you to be biased I don't want you to be with Guardiola, but does it disappoint you with the fact that they didn't show any fight?
I think, look, the first thing about Pep Guardiola is that when he manages clubs, there's a pattern in which he manages the clubs. After 2 years, you see that club slowly losing their competitive edge that they have. They lose that spirit that they have to win everything. It's been a pattern at Barcelona. When he went to Bayern Munich as well, they started losing after 2 years. And I can see that happen at City as well. And not just that, I think it's also a thing about their Champions League ban that created that huge rumor around a rumor around that a lot of players are going to leave if there's no Champions League, and it's understood because players like De Bruyne, players like Kun Aguero, they're not going to stay if you don't have Champions League football. That is one of the main things. I think a lot of pressure externally came to City rather than Pep Guardiola creating something. I think that's when they lost their edge. They lost the fight to even the slightest of hopes to win and compete against Liverpool for the title. They lost it right there.
And they lost the FA Cup semi-final to Arsenal.
Yeah, that's even more disgraceful. To losing to Arsenal like in a semi-final.
Arsenal was shit by the way this season.
Yeah, and there's no arguing to that. But a team that is building onto, like, you can't compare City and Arsenal because they are on different levels because of the amount of investment that City has, and Arsenal doesn't have that funding. They can't get players like of those levels that City get. But still, I think somewhere I will give it to Pep that he still fought somewhere or the other. He still has a good position in the Champions League.
Yeah. But I think he'll screw that up also. I don't think he'll. For me, Madrid, the way they're playing, they can win. They can win. But City is.
I'll have to take that with a bullet. But I think Madrid are in very, very good form right now.
because
They're in steaming hot form right now.
they won the La Liga.
Yeah.
Okay, and they must be high on confidence with the fact that they beat Barcelona with such ease
Yeah.
at the end. So with City, I just wanted to say that it's not. I hate City because I'm a United fan, but they've been playing brilliant and they deserve all the credit.
Yeah.
But when you give up the title like that, imagine if Alex Ferguson gave up the title like that.
It's not going to happen because look, the thing is with United is very different because they have that history, they have that mentality that we have that fighting spirit. It's there's a mentality around City that it's a bit of a plastic club.
It is actually.
They have that that aura around them that they're just going to create they're not going to create superstars, sorry. They're going to get superstars and they're going to create that top class football. Like any player, any signing for that example, like any player who gets hyped a bit, City just gets them, and when he's gone from his phase, they just give him off. It's been that pattern. So you can't create like a club, and you can't have that loyalty for a City player or the entire club or the mentality or anything like
but
that.
City are trying to reach the United level. Like United is the biggest club in the world with Liverpool.
Yeah.
And United have been dominant for years. Now for the last 6 years, they've been struggling. But Guardiola, for me, like he can do what Ferguson did, is to win trophies and to set records at City, and he can create an impact.
Yeah.
So I think we should, leave the City topic aside,
Yeah.
and let's talk about Barcelona because you're a Barcelona fan. So let's talk about that. So thank you guys for watching the first podcast of the Kunal Call. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you to Rohit for joining me. And what the hell is that?
Kylian Mbappe, man.
Thanks for watching.